The plate shatters before Maya even realizes what's happening. Mrs. Kang's hands claw at her throat. Her face drains from pale to blue in seconds. The private dining room of Lotus falls into chaos. Silverware clatters, chairs scrape, and everyone just stands there. Frozen. Useless. Maya doesn't think. She runs. Her sneakers squeak across marble as she crosses the room in 4 strides. Mrs. Kang's eyes are wide, terrified, bulging. No sound comes out, just desperate, silent gasping. Maya positions herself behind the older woman, locks her arms around her ribcage and pulls. Hard. 1 thrust. Nothing. 2 thrusts. Still nothing. 3. A piece of fish shoots across the table like a bullet. Mrs. Kang sucks in air with a sound like tearing paper. She collapses forward, hands on the table, breathing, crying, alive. Maya's hands shake. Her heart hammers so hard she can taste it. Around them, the other servers finally move. One pulls out her phone. She's filming. Another whispers in. Korean. Too fast for Maya to catch all the words, but she hears enough. Miguk saram. American. Hyuk in. Black person. Mrs. Kang turns. Her perfectly styled hair is disheveled now, makeup smeared with tears. She grabs Maya's hands with surprising strength. Her voice comes out hoarse but clear. What is your name? Maya's throat tightens. She answers in careful Korean, the kind she practiced for months before coming to Seoul. Maya Johnson. Mrs. Kang's eyes scan her face like she's memorizing every detail. The high cheekbones. The natural hair pulled back in a bun. The dark skin that makes her stand out in every room she enters in this city. Then Mrs. Kang says something that makes the entire room go silent. You will marry my son. Maya's brain short-circuits. She laughs. It's automatic. Nervous. I'm sorry, what? My son, Kang Minjun. You will marry him. The manager rushes over, bowing repeatedly, speaking rapid Korean that Maya can barely follow. Mrs. Kang waves him away, like he's a mosquito. Her grip on Maya's hands doesn't loosen. I'm just a waitress, Maya says slowly. I think you're still in shock. I am not in shock. I am decided. Mrs. Kang stands, and despite everything, she commands the room like a queen. You saved my life. You spoke to me in Korean. You did not hesitate. You are the one. Before Maya can respond, the private dining room door slams open. He walks in like winter itself just entered the room. Kang Min-jun is tall, lean, wearing a black suit that probably costs more than Maya's entire year of rent. His face could have been carved from ice. Sharp jaw, cold eyes. Not a single emotion visible anywhere. Behind him, 2 men in dark suits follow like shadows. His eyes find his mother first. Relief flashes across his face for exactly half a second. Then the ice returns. He switches to English, his accent barely noticeable. Are you hurt? I am fine, because of her. Mrs. Kang gestures to Maya, who suddenly feels very aware of her stained apron and cheap uniform. Minjun, this is Maya Johnson, your future wife. Minjun's eyes cut to Maya. It's the first time he's actually looked at her. Really looked. His gaze travels from her face down to their joined hands. When he looks back up, his expression hasn't changed at all. Mother, we'll discuss this at home. There is nothing to discuss. I have decided. You don't decide who I marry. Then who does? Mrs. Kang's voice rises. The board? Your father's will? You have 8 months, Minjun. 8 months to marry or you lose everything. The room temperature drops another 10 degrees. Minjun's jaw tightens. It's the only sign he's heard her at all. This is not the place. She saved my life. I'm grateful. I'll send appropriate compensation. He says it like Maya isn't standing right there. Like she's furniture. Something to be dealt with later. Maya's hands slip free from Mrs. Kang's grip. Her voice comes out steady despite the anger building in her chest. I don't want your money. Minjun's eyes snap back to her. For the first time, something flickers in them. Surprise, maybe. Or annoyance. It's gone before she can tell. Everyone wants money. Not everyone. Maya straightens her shoulders. Your mother almost died. I helped because that's what you do when someone needs help. I don't need a reward for being a decent human being. Silence. The kind that feels like standing on the edge of a cliff. Mrs. Kang smiles. It's small, but genuine. I like her. Minjun doesn't smile. He pulls a business card from his inside pocket and holds it out. Maya doesn't take it immediately. His voice drops lower, colder. Take it. My assistant will contact you tomorrow. For what? To discuss terms. I'm not discussing anything. I'm not marrying a stranger. Neither am I. Minjun steps closer. He's close enough now that Maya can see his eyes aren't just brown, they're almost black. Empty. But my mother has decided you're worth considering, so we'll meet. We'll talk. And then, we'll both move on with our lives. He places the card in her hand. His fingers brush hers for half a second. They're cold. Everything about him is cold. Then he turns to his mother, switches back to Korean, and his voice softens just slightly. Let's go home. Mrs. Kang squeezes Maya's shoulder once before following her son out. The two bodyguards trail behind them. The door closes, and Maya stands there holding a business card that feels like it weighs 1,000 pounds. Her manager appears at her elbow. His face is pale, nervous. Maya, see, you should go home early today. I'll handle your tables. She wants to argue. She needs the tips. But her hands are still shaking, and everyone in the restaurant is staring at her like she just grew a second head. She unties her apron, grabs her bag from the staff room, and walks out into Seoul's neon-lit streets. Her phone buzzes before she even makes it to the subway. Unknown number. The message is in perfect English. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Lotus Private Office. Do not be late. No greeting, no signature, just a command. Maya almost deletes it, almost blocks the number. But something stops her. Maybe it's curiosity. Maybe it's the memory of Mrs. Kang's face when she couldn't breathe. Maybe it's the fact that Maya's visa expires in 4 months and she hasn't figured out what comes next. She types back, "Who is this?" The response is immediate. "Your future husband's assistant. See you tomorrow." Maya stares at her phone for a full minute. Then she laughs. Because what else can she do? This is insane. All of it. She's a waitress from Chicago with student debt and the expired dream of becoming an art curator. She came to Seoul to figure herself out, not to get proposed to by a stranger's mother after performing the Heimlich maneuver. But the next day at 1:45 p.m., she's standing outside Lotus in jeans and a clean shirt, telling herself she's only here to politely decline whatever this is. The assistant meets her at the door. She's young, pretty, efficient. Her English is perfect. "Miss Johnson, follow me, please." They take an elevator to the top floor. Maya's never been up here. Staff isn't allowed in the executive levels. The hallway is all glass and steel and art that probably costs more than her college education. The assistant stops at a double door, knocks once, and pushes it open. "Mr. Kang will be with you shortly." Then she's gone, and Maya is alone in an office that overlooks half of Seoul. Floor-to-ceiling windows, minimalist furniture. Everything is black, white, or gray. No color anywhere, no personality. It matches its owner perfectly. "You came." Maya spins around. Minjun stands in the doorway holding 2 cups of coffee. He's not wearing a suit today. Just black pants and a white button-down with the sleeves rolled up. It should make him look more human. It doesn't. Your assistant made it sound non-optional. Nothing is non-optional. He sets both cups on the glass desk. "But I appreciate you being here. Are we really doing this?" The marriage thing? Sit, please. Maya doesn't sit. I'd rather stand. Suit yourself. Minjun picks up one of the coffee cups. He doesn't drink from it. Just holds it like he needs something for his hands to do. My father died 2 years ago. He left the company to me with one condition. I marry before my 30th birthday, or controlling shares go to the board. That's medieval. That's my father. Something bitter crosses his face. He thought marriage would make me less focused on work, more human. He was wrong about most things. When's your birthday? 8 months from now. Maya does the math. So you need a wife fast. Yes. And your mom decided I'm the lucky winner? My mother decided you're worth meeting. I decide everything else. He finally drinks the coffee, sets it down. I've had 3 arranged meetings in the past month. Society, women, good families. All of them wanted the same thing. Money, status, access. You're the first person who turned down my money. So that makes me marriage material? That makes you different. Maya crosses her arms. I'm not interested in being anyone's contract bride. What if I paid you? The question hangs in the air between them. Minjun's face doesn't change. He says it like he's discussing a business merger. $200,000, 1 year. We marry, live separately, make public appearances when necessary. After 12 months, we divorce quietly. You get the money and a recommendation letter for any job you want. Anywhere in the world. Maya's breath catches. $200,000. That's her student loans paid off. Her brother's medical bills covered. Her mom's mortgage. Everything. Why me? Because my mother likes you. Because you don't want anything from me. Because you saved her life and didn't ask for anything in return. He pauses. And because you're the only person in this city who's looked at me like I'm just a man, not a bank account. I looked at you like you're an asshole. Same thing. Is that humor? Maya can't tell. His face is still blank, but something in his eyes shifts. Just slightly. This is crazy. Yes. I don't even know you. You'll have a year to fix that. What if we hate each other? Then we'll be like most married couples. Minjun picks up a folder from his desk, hands it to her. Contract terms. Read it. Think about it. You have 72 hours to decide. Maya takes the folder. It's heavy, professional, real. What does your mother get out of this? Peace of mind that I won't die alone in this office. His voice goes quieter. She's lonely. My father's gone. I work 18-hour days. She wants family, grandchildren, normal things I can't give her. So I'm supposed to play house and make her happy? You're supposed to be yourself. That's all she wants. He walks to the window. She talks about you constantly, the woman who saved her life, who spoke Korean, who has kind eyes. Her words, not mine. Maya watches his reflection in the glass. He looks tired. Actually tired. Human almost. I need to think. 72 hours. My assistant will call. Maya walks to the door. Her hand is on the handle when his voice stops her. Maya. She turns. He's still facing the window, not looking at her. Thank you. For saving her. Whatever you decide. It's the first genuine thing he's said. Maya nods even though he can't see her. You're welcome. She makes it to the elevator before her hands start shaking again. This time, it's not from adrenaline. It's from the weight of a choice that could change everything. If you're hooked by this story, drop a like right now. You won't believe what Maya decides. That night, Maya sits in her tiny studio apartment with the contract spread across her bed. 47 pages. Legal terminology she barely understands. But some parts are crystal clear. Marriage duration, 1 year minimum. Public appearances, minimum twice monthly. Living arrangements, Separate bedrooms in shared residence. Physical intimacy, not required. Compensation, 200,000 USD, half paid up front, half upon completion. Completion. Like it's a job. A transaction. Her phone rings. It's her mom. Maya almost doesn't answer. Almost. Baby girl, how's Soul treating you? Maya closes her eyes. Her mom sounds tired. She always sounds tired since Maya's dad passed. It's good, Mama. How's Marcus? He's managing. The new treatment is helping, but the bills just keep coming. Her mom tries to laugh. It comes out strained. Don't you worry about us, though. You focus on you. I always worry about you. I know, baby. That's just who you are. You got that from your daddy. Always saving everybody else first. They talk for 20 more minutes. About nothing. About everything. When Maya hangs up, she stares at the contract again. $200,000. Her family saved. Her brother healthy. Her mom sleeping through the night without worrying. All she has to do is marry a stranger. Maya picks up her phone. Types out a message to the assistant's number. I have questions. The response comes in 30 seconds. Mr. Kang is available now. Same location. Now? It's 11 p.m. Maya looks down at her sweatpants and oversized t-shirt. She almost says no, but something in her needs answers tonight. Needs to see his face when she asks the questions that matter. Give me 40 minutes. She shows up in jeans and a leather jacket. Her natural hair is out now, a halo of coils she stopped straightening 6 months ago. The building is empty except for security. They know her name. They're expecting her. That should feel weird. It does feel weird. Minjun's office is dark except for his desk lamp. He's still in the same clothes from earlier, but his shirt is untucked now. There's an empty coffee cup next to his laptop. He looks up when she enters and something crosses his face. Surprise, maybe. You came. You knew I would. Maya closes the door behind her. Otherwise you wouldn't still be here at 11 p.m. I'm always here at 11 p.m. That's sad. That's business. He closes his laptop. What are your questions? Maya pulls out her phone. She made a list. What happens if one of us falls in love with someone else during the year? Discretion is expected. No public scandals. The contract has a morality clause. What if your mother expects us to actually act like a married couple? We will. In public. What about in private? In private, we're two people sharing space. Nothing more. His eyes don't leave hers. I won't touch you. You have my word. Something about the way he says it makes Maya's chest tight, like the idea of touching her is a burden he's promising to avoid. What if I can't do it? What if I try and I just can't pretend for a whole year? Minjun stands, walks around the desk, leans against it with his arms crossed. He's close enough now that Maya can see the shadows under his eyes, the exhaustion he hides so well. Then you tell me, and we figure it out. This only works if we're honest with each other. Are you going to be honest with me? About what? Why you're really doing this? Maya steps closer. It's not just the company. You could find a real wife? Someone who actually wants this? Why a contract? Why me? The silence stretches. Minjun's jaw works like he's chewing on words he doesn't want to say. When he finally speaks, his voice is quieter than she's ever heard it. Because real means feelings. Feelings mean vulnerability. Vulnerability means pain. He looks away. I watched my father destroy himself loving my mother. Watched him work himself to death trying to give her everything she wanted. And when he died, I watched her break. That's what love does. It breaks people. So you'd rather have nothing? I'd rather have control. He looks back at her. With you, I know exactly what this is. A transaction, clean, simple. No one gets hurt. Everyone gets hurt eventually. Not if we're smart about it. Maya studies his face. sees the walls built so high and thick that nothing gets in, nothing gets out. He's not cold. He's protected. There's a difference. Your mom is going to fall in love with this. With us. You know that, right? My mother already loves you. She's been talking about you nonstop for 2 days. A ghost of something almost like a smile touches his lips. She wants to take you shopping. Teach you how to make kimchi. Introduce you to her friends as her daughter-in-law. And that doesn't scare you? Terrifies me. He says it so simply. But she's happy. I haven't seen her happy since my father died. If pretending for a year gives her that, it's worth it. Maya's phone buzzes. It's her mom. A text this time. Marcus's doctor called. Need to increase treatment frequency. I'm handling it, baby. Don't worry. But the next text shows the medical bill. The number makes Maya's stomach drop. Minjun notices. Of course he notices. He notices everything. Family? Maya nods. Can't speak past the lump in her throat. The money would help. Is that why you think I'm here? I think you're here because you're trying to save everyone. Just like you saved my mother. He tilts his head. But who saves you, Maya Johnson? The question hits like a physical thing. Maya's eyes burn. She blinks hard. I don't need saving. Everyone needs saving from something. They stand there. Two strangers. Two people carrying weight they don't talk about. The city glitters below them through the windows. Seoul. Beautiful and lonely and full of people pretending they're not both. If I say yes? Maya's voice comes out steady. Strong. I need some things added to the contract. Name them. I want continued Korean lessons, professional ones, and I want access to Seoul's art museums. Real access. Behind the scenes. Minjun's eyebrow raises. Just slightly. You're interested in art? I have a degree in art history. I came here to work at a museum. That didn't work out. Visa issues. She lifts her chin. If I'm doing this, I'm not wasting the year. I want to learn. I want connections in the art world. I want recommendations that mean something when this is over. Done. What else? I want to keep working. Part-time at least. I don't want to be locked in some penthouse playing housewife. You'd be living in my home. The press would notice if my wife is working as a waitress. Then find me something else. Something related to art. Something that doesn't make me feel like I'm just your paid actress. Minjun considers this. His fingers drum once on the desk behind him. My mother sits on the board of 3 museums. I'll make calls. You'll have a position within a week. Just like that? Just like that. He pushes off the desk. Anything else? One more thing. Maya meets his eyes. When this is over, when we divorce, I want the truth. I want you to tell your mother it was fake. I won't let her think I abandoned you or broke your heart. She deserves honesty. That will hurt her. Lying to her for the rest of her life will hurt her more. Minjun's expression shifts. Respect, maybe. Understanding. He extends his hand. Deal. Maya looks at his hand. This is it. The moment. She can walk away. Go back to her studio apartment and her waitress job and her expiring visa. Or she can step forward into something insane and terrifying and possibly the biggest mistake of her life. She thinks about her brother, her mom, her own dreams that died slowly over 2 years of rejection letters and tourist visas. She takes his hand. His grip is firm, warm, not cold at all. Deal. I'll have the revised contract to you by tomorrow morning. We'll sign by end of week. He doesn't let go of her hand. And Maya? Thank you. For what? For being honest. Most people aren't. Most people aren't entering a fake marriage with a stranger. True. This time he definitely almost smiles. Welcome to the family, Mrs. Kang. The name sends a shiver down Maya's spine. Mrs. Kang. In 1 week, That's who she'll be. She pulls her hand back. I should go. My driver will take you home. I can take the subway. It's midnight. My wife doesn't take the subway at midnight. I'm not your wife yet. Practice. He walks her to the door, opens it. 72 hours turned into 2 hours. You're impulsive. You're one to talk. You offered marriage to a waitress you met once. My mother offered marriage. I offered a contract. What's the difference? Min Jun looks at her. Really looks, like he's seeing something he didn't expect. I'm not sure anymore. The words hang between them, heavy, complicated. Then he steps back into his office and closes the door. Maya rides the elevator down in silence. The driver is waiting. A black car that costs more than her yearly salary. She gives him her address and he doesn't blink. Doesn't judge. Just drives through Seoul's empty streets while Maya stares out the window wondering what she just agreed to. Her phone buzzes. Min Jun's number. She didn't even know she had it. The message is short. Sleep well, your life changes tomorrow. Maya types back. Bold of you to assume I'll sleep at all. His response comes immediately. Neither will I. And somehow that makes her feel less alone. This stranger who's about to become her husband. This man made of ice and walls and carefully controlled nothing. They're both terrified. They're both taking a leap. The contract signing happens in a lawyer's office with mahogany furniture and art that probably costs more than Maya's entire existence. She wears a dress she borrowed from her roommate. Min Jun wears another black suit. They sit across from each other at a table, big enough to land a plane on. Mrs. Kang sits at the head of the table beaming like she just won the lottery. This is wonderful. Wonderful. She reaches over and squeezes Maya's hand. I knew from the moment I saw you. You have a good heart. Guilt twists in Maya's stomach. Mrs. Kang doesn't know this is fake. Can't know. Maya glances at Min Jun. His face reveals nothing. He's reading the contract like it's a grocery list, signing pages without hesitation. The lawyer slides the papers to Maya. She picks up the pen. It's heavy. Gold. Probably expensive. Everything in this world is expensive. Miss Johnson, once you sign, this becomes legally binding. Do you understand the terms? Maya nods. She's read it 17 times. Memorized it? $200,000. 1 year. Freedom after. She signs. Mrs. Kang claps. Actually claps like they're at a celebration. Now we plan the wedding. Min Jun looks up. Mother, we discussed this. Small ceremony, immediate family only. Absolutely not. Mrs. Kang's voice turns to steel wrapped in silk. You are my only son. This is your wedding. We do it properly. We can do it properly with 10 people. We will do it properly with 200 people. The company needs to see strength. The board needs to see commitment. And I need to see my son married in front of God and everyone we know. Maya watches them argue in Korean. Fast, clipped words she can only half follow, but she catches the important parts. Mrs. Kang is not backing down. Min Jun is losing. He switches to English, looks at Maya. What do you want? Everyone turns to her. Mrs. Kang, the lawyer, Min Jun. Waiting. What does she want? She wants to disappear. She wants this to be real or not happening at all. She wants to stop feeling like a fraud. Whatever makes your mother happy. Mrs. Kang's smile could light up the entire city. Min Jun's jaw tightens, but he nods once. 200 people. 4 weeks from today. 3 weeks. Mrs. Kang says, we have much to do. 3 weeks. Maya has 3 weeks before she becomes Mrs. Kang in front of 200 witnesses. Her hands start shaking again. She hides them in her lap. The meeting ends. The lawyer leaves. Mrs. Kang pulls Maya aside while Min Jun takes a phone call in the hallway. I know this is fast. I know it's overwhelming. Mrs. Kang's English is perfect, barely accented. But I see something in you. Something my son needs. What's that? Light. Mrs. Kang touches Maya's cheek gently. He's been dark for so long, since his father died. Since he took over everything, he forgot how to be human. But when he looks at you, I see something flicker. Maya's throat goes tight. Mrs. Kang, call me Mother. You're family now. Family. The word lands like a weight. Maya nods because she can't speak. Can't tell this woman the truth. That her son doesn't love Maya. That Maya doesn't love him. That this is all a carefully constructed lie. Mrs. Kang pulls her into a hug. She smells like jasmine and warmth, and everything Maya's own mother smells like. It makes Maya's eyes burn. You saved my life. Now you save his. Okay? Min-jun appears in the doorway. His eyes find Maya over his mother's shoulder. Something passes between them. An understanding. A shared secret that already feels too heavy to carry. We should go, he says quietly. Mrs. Kang releases Maya. Yes. Yes. You two have much to discuss. Living arrangements, the wedding, everything. She kisses Maya's cheek. I'll call you tomorrow. We'll go shopping. Then she's gone, and it's just Maya and Min-jun in the lawyer's office. You okay? He asks. Your mom wants me to call her Uma. She's wanted a daughter for 20 years. You're giving her that. He slides his hands into his pockets. I know this is hard. Do you? Maya turns to face him fully. Do you know what it's like to lie to someone who's being nothing but kind to you? Yes. His voice goes flat. I do it. Every day. To everyone. This is just one more person. That's sad. That's survival. They stare at each other. Two people about to commit fraud in the name of family and money and complicated reasons neither of them wants to examine too closely. My assistant will move your things to my place this week. You'll have your own room, your own space. Where do you live? Penthouse. Hanam-dong? You'll hate it. Why? Because it looks like my office. No color, no life, just expensive emptiness. Sounds perfect, Maya says dryly. This time he definitely smiles. Just a twitch at the corner of his mouth, but it's there. Real. Come on, I'll show you. The penthouse is exactly what he described. Floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the Han River. White walls. Black furniture. Abstract art that means nothing. It's beautiful and cold and lonely. Maya stands in the living room, turning slowly. You actually live here? I sleep here sometimes. I live at the office. That's even sadder than the survival thing. Min-jun shrugs. Walks to the kitchen. It's all marble and stainless steel. He opens the fridge. It's empty, except for water and coffee. I don't cook. Clearly. There's a meal service. They deliver. Of course there is. Maya walks to the windows. Seoul spreads out below like a circuit board. Millions of lights. Millions of people. She's never felt more alone. Where's my room? Down the hall, first door. It's the biggest guest room. Maya finds it. The room is twice the size of her studio apartment. King bed. Attached bathroom. Walk-in closet. Empty. Waiting. Your things will be here by Friday, Min-jun says from the doorway. He doesn't come in. Stays at the threshold like there's an invisible line he won't cross. You can decorate however you want. Change anything. Can I add color? Please. This place needs it. Maya turns to look at him. He's leaning against the doorframe. Exhausted. Human. For just a moment, he's not the Ice King CEO. He's just a tired man in an empty apartment about to fake marry a stranger. Why do you work so much? She asks. Because when I'm working, I don't think. About what? Everything else. It's the most honest thing he's said. Maya sits on the edge of the bed. The mattress is perfect. Expensive. She hates it already. We're going to have to get better at this, the pretending. We have 3 weeks. That's not enough time. Then we learn fast. Minjun pushes off the doorframe. Get some rest. Tomorrow we start appearances. My mother wants to take you shopping. Then dinner with the family. Then the engagement announcement goes public. Wait, engagement? I thought we were all ready? In her mind, yes. But publicly, we need the story. We met. We fell in love. I proposed. She said yes. Classic romance. Except none of that happened. No one needs to know that. Maya laughs. It's bitter. This is insane. You can still back out. I'll pay you for your time. No hard feelings. She should. She should run right now. But she thinks about her brother, her mom, the medical bills, the student loans, the life she could have after this year of pretending. I'm not backing out. Good. He turns to leave. Stops. Maya? Yeah? Thank you for doing this. I know it's not easy. Neither is what you're doing. He nods once. Then he's gone, and Maya is alone in a bedroom that costs more than her dreams. She lies back on the perfect mattress in the empty room in the silent penthouse and stares at the ceiling. Her phone buzzes. Her mom. Baby, you haven't called in 2 days. Everything okay? Maya closes her eyes, types back. Everything's fine, Mama. Actually, I have news. Can I call you tomorrow? Of course. Love you. Love you too. Tomorrow she'll tell her mom she's getting married to a man her mom has never met, in 3 weeks. Her mom will have questions, so many questions, and Maya will have to lie through all of them. She rolls over, faces the window. Soul glitters in the darkness, beautiful and overwhelming and full of secrets. Just like her, sleep doesn't come easy, but eventually, it comes. And when she wakes up, she's not Maya Johnson anymore. She's Minjun's fiancée, the woman who saved his mother. The woman who's about to become Mrs. Kang in front of everyone. The woman who's terrified she's making the biggest mistake of her life. That has to count for something. Comment below. Would you have signed the contract? And don't forget to subscribe because this story is about to get wild. Shopping with Mrs. Kang is not shopping. It's a military operation. 3 boutiques, 2 department stores, 1 private showroom where champagne appears without asking, and staff bow like Maya is royalty. Mrs. Kang moves through racks of designer clothes with the precision of a general planning battle strategy. This one, try it. She hands Maya a dress. It's cream silk. Simple. Elegant. Probably costs more than Maya made in 6 months of waitressing. Maya disappears into the fitting room. The dress slides on like water. Fits perfectly. She stares at herself in the mirror. This woman looks expensive. Put together. Nothing like the girl who served tteokbokki to drunk businessmen 3 weeks ago. Let me see. Mrs. Kang's voice carries through the curtain. Maya steps out. Mrs. Kang's hand goes to her mouth. Her eyes shine with tears. Beautiful. You look beautiful. It's just a dress. No. Mrs. Kang steps closer, adjusts the sleeve, smooths the fabric. It's you finally looking like what you've always been. Extraordinary. Maya's throat closes up. Her own mother never talks like this. Her own mother is too busy surviving to notice things like dresses and beauty and potential. We'll take it, Mrs. Kang tells the attendant, and the blue one, and the black one, and, Mrs. Kang, this is too much. She corrects gently, and it's not too much. You're marrying my son. You represent our family now. You need to look the part. The part. Right. This is all a part. Maya changes back into her jeans. When she comes out, there are already 7 shopping bags waiting. Mrs. Kang is on her phone speaking rapid Korean. She hangs up when she sees Maya. Lunch. There's a place I want to show you. The restaurant is traditional Korean. Low tables, floor cushions. Mrs. Kang orders without looking at a menu. The food arrives in waves. Banchan, soup, grilled fish. Everything homemade and perfect. My husband proposed to me in a place like this, Mrs. Kang says. She's not eating much, just moving food around her plate. Very traditional, very proper. I was 19. I barely knew him. Maya sets down her chopsticks. Was it arranged? My parents approved. His parents approved. I had no choice. She smiles, but it's sad around the edges. But I grew to love him, deeply. He was a good man. Stubborn. Impossible sometimes. But good. Minjun is like him? Too much like him. Mrs. Kang finally takes a bite. Chews slowly. He works himself to death the same way. Forgets to eat. Forgets to sleep. Forgets he's human. Why did his father put that condition in the will? The marriage requirement? Mrs. Kang's eyes meet hers. Sharp. Knowing. Because he saw what was happening. Saw Minjun becoming a machine. He thought love would save him. And if it doesn't, then at least he won't be alone. She reaches across the table, takes Maya's hand. You're good for him. I see it already. The way he looks at you when he thinks no one is watching. Maya's heart stutters. How does he look at me? Like you're a puzzle he's trying to solve. Like you're the first interesting thing he's encountered in years. Mrs. Kang squeezes her hand. My son doesn't let people in, but you're already inside his walls. You just don't know it yet. If only she knew the truth. If only Maya could tell her that her son looks at Maya like a business transaction. Like a problem to be managed. Like anything except what Mrs. Kang thinks she sees. They finish lunch. Mrs. Kang insists on coffee after. Then a walk through a nearby art gallery. She knows Maya studied art history. Knows she loves this world. She introduces her to the gallery director. Makes connections. Opens doors. Young-soo Nim, this is my future daughter-in-law, Maya Johnson. She has a degree from Chicago, art history. I think you two should talk. The director's eyes light up. We're always looking for fresh perspectives, especially international ones. Do you speak Korean? I'm learning, Maya says. Her Korean is getting better. 3 weeks of intensive lessons that Minjun arranged. Private tutor. 6 hours a day. Come by next week, we'll discuss opportunities. Just like that. A door opens. Because she's engaged to Minjun. Because she's wearing expensive clothes. Because Mrs. Kang vouches for her. This is what money does. It makes impossible things easy. They return to the penthouse at 6. Minjun is already home. Rare. He's in the kitchen attempting to cook something. It's not going well. What are you doing? Mrs. Kang asks in Korean. Making dinner. He's stirring something in a pot. It doesn't smell right. You don't cook. I'm learning. Maya sets down the shopping bags. Walks over, peers into the pot. It's soup. Maybe. Or possibly toxic waste. Hard to tell. What is it supposed to be? Miok guk, seaweed soup. He doesn't look at her. Keep stirring. My father used to make it. I thought I remembered how. Mrs. Kang's face softens completely. She steps next to her son, takes the spoon from his hand. Let me help. Maya watches them cook together. Mother and son. Mrs. Kang correcting gently. Minjun listening carefully. There's love here. Real love. Complicated and layered, but real. This is what she's lying to. This is what will break when the truth comes out. Dinner is quiet. The soup is good. Better than good. They eat at the kitchen counter because the dining table is too formal, too cold. Mrs. Kang tells stories about Minjun as a child. He doesn't stop her, doesn't seem annoyed, just listens with something almost like a smile. He used to cry at dog food commercials, Mrs. Kang says, so sensitive, so soft inside. Mother, please. It's true, you had the biggest heart. Had. Minjun says. Past tense. Still have, Mrs. Kang corrects. She looks at Maya. He just hides it better now. After dinner, Mrs. Kang leaves, hugs them both, whispers something in Minjun's ear that makes his jaw tight. Then she's gone. What did she say? Maya asks. That I should be good to you. That I should remember how lucky I am. He starts clearing dishes. She thinks this is real. I know. Does that bother you? Does it bother you? He doesn't answer. Just washes dishes in silence. Maya dries. They work side by side like they've done this 1,000 times. It should feel awkward. It doesn't. The wedding is in 10 days, he says finally. We need to practice. Practice what? Looking like we're in love. He dries his hands, turns to face her, steps close. Closer than he's been since they signed the contract. Close enough that Maya can see the flecks of gold in his dark eyes. Close enough to feel the heat coming off his body. May I? He holds out his hand. Maya takes it. His fingers curl around hers. Warm. Solid. Real. When we're in public, I'll touch you like this. Hold your hand. Put my arm around you. His voice is clinical. Professional. But his hand trembles slightly. You should get used to it. Okay. He pulls her closer. His free hand settles on her waist. They're almost dancing. Almost intimate. His eyes search her face. If I need to kiss you, I'll warn you first. Give you time to prepare. Maya's breath catches. Will you need to kiss me? Probably, at the wedding. Maybe before if photographers are present. Have you thought about it? The question escapes before Maya can stop it. Kissing me? His eyes darken. His hand on her waist tightens just slightly. Yes. The admission hangs between them, heavy, dangerous. Maya's pulse pounds in her ears. Have you thought about it? He asks. His voice drops lower, rougher. Yes. They're so close now, inches apart, his breath warm on her face, his eyes locked on hers. The kitchen fades, the penthouse fades. Everything fades except this moment. This almost. His phone rings. They spring apart like they've been electrocuted. Minjun answers. His voice is back to ice, back to business. He walks away talking rapidly in Korean. Maya leans against the counter. Her heart won't slow down. Her hands won't stop shaking. That wasn't practice. That was something else. Something real in all this fake, and that's terrifying. She escapes to her room, closes the door, sits on the edge of the perfect bed and puts her head in her hands. 10 days until the wedding. 10 days until she stands in front of 200 people and promises forever to a man she barely knows. A man who makes her pulse race. A man who's paying her to pretend. This was supposed to be simple. A transaction. Clean. But nothing about this feels clean anymore. Her phone buzzes. Text from Minjun. I'm sorry, about before, I crossed a line. Maya stares at the message, types back. What line? The one we agreed on. Professional distance. Did it feel professional to you? 3 minutes pass, no response. Then finally. No. Maya's chest tightens. She types fast before she can overthink it. Me neither. His response is immediate. This complicates things. Everything is already complicated. We can't do this. Can't blur the lines. It's in the contract. Screw the contract. Long pause. Then. Go to sleep, Maya. We have a long day tomorrow. But neither of them sleeps. Maya knows because at 2 a.m. she goes to the kitchen for water and sees light under his office door. Hears him on the phone speaking quiet Korean. Working. Always working. Running from feelings the same way she is. She stands outside his door. Almost knocks. Almost says something real. But she doesn't. Because he's right. They can't blur the lines. Can't make this complicated. This is a job. A transaction. Nothing more. Except it is more. Already. After only 3 weeks. And that's going to destroy them both. The wedding happens on a Saturday. Clear skies. Perfect weather. 200 guests. Maya wears white. Traditional Korean hanbok on top. Modern dress underneath. Fusion. Just like her. Her natural hair is styled in an updo with flowers woven through. She looks in the mirror and doesn't recognize herself. Her mom flew in yesterday. Cried when she saw Maya. Asked 1,000 questions Maya mostly lied through. Her brother couldn't make it. Too sick. But he video called this morning. You happy, sis? Maya smiled. Lied. So happy. Now she stands at the end of the aisle, alone. No father to walk her down. He died 5 years ago. The music starts. Everyone stands. And at the end of that impossibly long aisle stands Minjun. He's wearing a traditional hanbok, black and silver, hair perfectly styled, face carefully blank. But when their eyes meet, something shifts. Something cracks. Maya walks. Each step feels like a choice, like a point of no return. Her mom is crying in the front row. Mrs. Kang is glowing. The guests whisper. Beautiful. Unexpected. Different. She reaches Minjun. He extends his hand. She takes it. The officiant speaks in Korean, then English. Traditional vows, modern promises, all lies, all true somehow. Do you take this woman? Minjun looks at Maya. Really looks, like he's seeing her for the first time. I do. Do you take this man? Maya's voice doesn't shake. I do. You may kiss your bride. This is it. The moment they practiced. The moment that's supposed to be nothing. Minjun's hand comes up to cup her face. Gentle. Tender. Nothing. Like the cold CEO. Everything like the man who cooked soup for his mother, who works at 2 a.m. to avoid feeling, who trembles when he touches Maya. He kisses her. It's soft. Sweet. Perfect for the audience. But then something changes. His hand tightens in her hair. Her hand grabs his jacket. The kiss deepens. Real. Dangerous. Everything they're not supposed to be. Someone coughs. They break apart. The audience erupts in applause. They're married. For real. For fake. For 1 year. For whatever this is becoming. Mrs. Kang hugs them both. My children. Finally complete. If you're still watching, drop a comment right now. Tell me if you think they'll make it the whole year. And hit subscribe because you need to see what happens next. Trust me. The reception is a blur. Dancing. Speeches. Minjun's hand never leaves Maya's. They move through the crowd like they've been together for years. Like this is real. At midnight, they're alone in the penthouse, still in wedding clothes, exhausted. Changed forever. We did it, Maya says. We did. Now what? Minjun looks at her, his wife, his contract, his complication. Now we survive the next year. But they both know it's too late for simple survival. The lines are already blurred, the feelings already complicated. And walking away after 12 months might destroy them worse than staying ever could. Welcome to the most expensive mistake of their lives. I should change, Maya says, but she doesn't move. Me too. Minjun doesn't move either. They stand in the living room, married. The weight of it settles like snow, silent, undeniable. Real in ways the contract never prepared them for. Your mother cried, Maya says finally, during the vows. She's been waiting for this day since I was born. His voice is quiet, tired. She got her wish. Did she? Minjun looks at her sharply. What do you mean? She thinks this is real. She thinks we love each other. Maya's chest tightens. We gave her a beautiful lie. Is that really what she wanted? It's what she needed. There's a difference. Silence falls again, heavier this time. Minjun loosens his tie, runs a hand through his perfectly styled hair, ruins it. He looks more human this way, more reachable. I'll sleep in my office tonight, give you space. Min-jun? This was already complicated. Tonight made it worse. He won't look at her now. That kiss. That wasn't acting? Maya finishes. No. The admission sits between them. Dangerous. Honest. Everything they're not supposed to be. So what do we do? Maya asks. We stick to the contract. Professional distance. Separate lives in a shared space. He finally looks at her. His eyes are darker than she's ever seen them. Conflicted. Because the alternative is disaster. The alternative is feeling something real. Exactly. He moves to his office, stops at the door. Good night, Mrs. Kang. The name lands like a punch. Mrs. Kang. That's who she is now, for better or worse. For 1 year or forever. For reasons that stopped making sense the moment his lips touched hers. Maya changes alone, removes the flowers from her hair one by one, hangs the wedding dress carefully, stares at the ring on her finger. It's real gold, real diamonds. The only fake thing is what it represents. She lies in bed and stares at the ceiling. Down the hall, a door closes. Min-jun in his office. Working probably. Running. Hiding. Just like her. Her phone glows in the darkness. Message from her mom. He's perfect, baby. I'm so happy for you. Your daddy would be so proud. Maya's eyes burn. She types back through blurred vision. Thanks, Mama. Love you. Love you more. Now go love your husband. If only it were that simple. If only love was part of the contract. If only this didn't feel like standing on the edge of something that could either save her or destroy her completely. Maya closes her eyes. Married. She's married. To a stranger who's not a stranger anymore. To a man who kisses like he means it even when he's not supposed to. To a future that's supposed to end in exactly 365 days. But as she finally drifts to sleep, one thought circles endlessly. What if 1 year isn't enough? What if it's too much? What if they're both already in too deep to walk away unbroken? The answer terrifies her. Because she already knows. They are. If this story grabbed you by the heart and won't let go, smash that like button right now. Drop a comment telling me, Team Contract or Team Real Love, and subscribe because Maya and Min-jun's story is far from over. Part 2 is coming, and you do not want to miss what happens when the contract meets reality. Hit that notification bell. See you in the next one.